Hello, gamers. Alright, there's no rain again. It's just disappointing, but there seems to be a bit of a trend for the week. We're gonna just ignore that. It's been a long day. I did make an IKEA trip. Finally. I've been talking about this a lot lately. And lo and behold. Ignore what? Me when I have to think back to 40 seconds ago. I think I was talking about rain. It's not been rain, and the week's just been like no rain, but I'm ignoring that because who cares? Is that instead of spinning fish ice? Okay, that's fun. Yeah. So I finally went to IKEA because they're doing sales this weekend. All right, I know I'm like talking and yapping, and I just entered, but based off of the very few little pixels I can see from each item, there's no chance. Oh. Okay, wait a second. I say there's no chance, but I was thinking maybe that thing in the corner there might be something. I don't know what that is. Which bonsai is that? Oh man, I do need a bonsai, and I don't know which is which. If I look, I think there's another one in the raffle. I might be wrong. Raffle. There's 37 items. No chance. There's no way. Absolutely no way here, right? That might be it. That might be the item. Me when the raffle tickets could be used, and I haven't used them in so long. This is crazy. I mean, do I just spin for it, or do I look it up and like see if it actually looks like the item? Maybe I just spin for it. Maybe we just get a little fun here and spin for it. Anyway, yeah, I was notified. Actually, I wasn't notified. It came across. The knowledge found. I don't know what way. I don't know what way to say this. There was a sale, and I didn't realize that there was an IKEA sale until yesterday, and it's like for this weekend, I guess. And I was like, oh, it's heydays, wow. And I was like, well, what if I go to IKEA? Okay, that's a prize. That's the second prize that we covered. I want the third prize, which is even easier to get. Now, do I say which kind of bonsai that do I need, or do I the plum bonsai? Do those look like plums? They could be plums. They could low-key be plums. If I get this, I don't have to do the fishing tourney anymore. That could be pretty exciting. Okay. I mean, if I don't get this and I have 30 tickets, then like that is like the worst RNG ever known to man or something. But that's fine. It's fine. Anyway, yeah. So I did go to IKEA today. I had to lift some stuff on Thursday, and I was already pretty sore from that. And then I went to IKEA, and then I did a little bit of lifting, and I was like, oh. It was not great. This is crazy. Get to draw so many plum blossoms for Japanese New Year's cards? That's plum. Okay, I was gonna say, so you're an authority on the matter, aren't you? I thought there was another bonsai as part of the raffle, but I took a look and no, there isn't. And like, that is obviously a bonsai tree. Obviously. Because it's small and all that. Okay, this is actually crazy. I got the second place prize. This is actually the worst thing ever. What? That's crazy. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I used all of those tickets that I had there. Be for real right now. This is crazy. Do they have plum on any of the Hanafuda cards? Should I know what plum looks like? Me when I don't even know what each Hanafuda card is or whatever. Am I saying the right word? I might not be. Maybe I'm not saying it completely right. I mean, Hana's flower, and I know they're flower cards, but we're gonna just ignore that. The small little deck of cards. That's the one I'm referencing, with the seasons. Okay, we'll just get back to this, apparently. I want everyone to know that this thing has, like, a really high chance. There it is. Third prize. The Plum Bonsai! Woohoo! You don't own Hanafuda cards? Okay, I've played, in Yakuza, they have, a handful, or maybe I should say 2. There's Koi Koi, and, something Kabuto or something. I can't remember that one. What's that one called? I don't remember. Anyway, there's 2 games that use them. So, I don't know. I'm fairly familiar with the cards, but I don't know what's what. Okay, so we actually got the Plum Bonsai. Me when the raffle tickets that I saved for all these months actually come in handy. That's exciting. That's actually kind of crazy. That's really nice. I'm really happy about that. Anyway, yeah, so I had a long day. I went to IKEA. And they had some sales. And some of the stuff was on stuff that I wanted to buy. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, so but then there was a thing that was out of stock, and I went, what? How could this go out of stock? The sales, oh. So I'm figuring that out, but I did buy the other things. It's based on the vehicle. Couldn't fit everything, I don't think, in it. So, yeah, small car life. But, I'll pick it up. I can, like, order it now and then, like, click and collect it and get the sale price now. It'll be peak. It'll be good. Anyway, so that's future stuff. But hey, that's really good. Yeah, this should go on the highlight cut. I will make a note that we've completed all the raffle furniture today. Also, the RNG on that is ridiculous. Let me just confirm. What kind of car do I have? I don't think I have actually mentioned it. I don't think that's information I've given out at this point. It is a Volkswagen Beetle. It's pretty handy, and, like, it's got a decent amount of room. But, yeah. Hold on. Let me look at this raffle thing. Yeah, the Beetle, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Raffle. I mean, I don't need these. I guess I'll sell them. I'll sell them for money, but I won't be able to sell them for money today. Okay, raffle. Can I get... This is actually crazy. Actually crazy. Okay, yeah, I think I have spoken about driving in the snow, but I don't know if I mentioned it was a Beetle or not then. But good call on that. So yeah, it's a 5% chance of the gold ball for the first prize, a 10% chance for the red one, which is the second, and a 20% for the blue ball. Yes, I got the red one on the first go, and then like 10 later I got the gold one, and I had to use, like, I don't know, 13 or 14 before I got the blue one. I was like, surely I'm gonna actually get it right. There's no way. I was starting to get a little worried, but I'm like, no, statistically speaking, it's just not gonna happen. I have 30 tickets, there's no chance. But like, I was like, oh, should I start worrying at this point? But yes, I've got it, so that's very exciting. I still have to actually mark it off on my spreadsheet, so I'm going to do that, but I'm just cleaning up a little bit. Now, I can't, unfortunately, sell these raffle tickets right now, and I want to get them out of the way so that it's all clear for turn-ups tomorrow. So I'm dropping them in the Lost and Found, and then these tickets and this ticket. Why are there 2 people here by my houses? This is a rare occurrence. A lot of rare occurrences going on today. Okay, so like that is apparently it for the raffle stuff. I have not actually marked it off on my spreadsheet. Let me do that now. Plum Bonsai. That's actually crazy. I'm gonna be honest, I was not thinking that this would actually be how it worked out. Yes, I went through a lot of work to store all of the raffle tickets over the months and my first year in the basement and main floor of my third character's house. But then I was like, let me organize all this stuff and put it away. Let me take that stuff out. And at that point, it was like, okay, we've gone through almost all the year and we're only missing a couple raffle items. And we've got all of the red items because of sale day, and then we learned in November that you basically always get something new if you win the fishing tourney from the raffle or from red, and I had everything from red, so it was basically guaranteed in June to get this thing. But I had spent all that time, organize all these tickets, so I took out all the tickets from June to November, I think, at that point, and I sold all those. And then I kept the December ones, and then after December was over and I didn't need to use them, I sold them. And the same thing with January, and then I still had February, March, and May. So we had all those, and I still have all those, and those are still down at F5. So I will sell those, I don't know, maybe on Monday, maybe Tuesday. Really depends on how the week goes. Because yes, we have the bonsai, which is really good. That's great. See, there's not a lot of opportunities for me to actually get new items at this point in the game. So it's really crazy to actually get something new, So yeah, we will clean this up. But tomorrow's obviously Sunday, so turnips. And then I had the tickets outside here, so I want that space clean for turnips. And then, so we've dropped the 14 here in the dump because there's the 2 shirts that spawned there. And there's only 16 slots. But yeah, I had a decent amount of every month. I think I had about 20 of most months. April, I had to use all of them, so I had none left over. But I had saved these tickets, and I went through a lot of work and effort, honestly, because I had to order all these office lockers and then place them and then drop all this off and then switch characters and blah, 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 blah. It's a lot. Yeah, February has been pretty good. That is true. I'd say it's been better than expected. Yeah, probably. I think that's a fair statement. So last raffle, February 28th, 2026, the Plum Bonsai. So yeah, February, we got 3 new gyroids in February, and then the last raffle item, and that is in February. Did I say? I'm sorry, I was reading, I don't know what I said. Hold up. Okay, so yeah, I got the last raffle item in February, and 3 gyroids, and then in January I got 2 gyroids and Gulliver's second last item, and then in December I got 2 new shirts from Gracie and a new gyroid. But yeah, that's really nice because it's one whole item source dealt with, right? If you look at this, it's I have 2 shirts from Gracie, 4 shirts from Nook, being 3 summer and 1 fall. Then there's the 3 pinwheels, there's 10 gyroids left, there's the 5 models, the 5 flower models from Groundhog Day, there's 1 jingle item, the clock, there's Lady Liberty, which is from Gulliver, the market model from Sale Day, which I missed like a dummy, and the post office model, and then the 12 station models. That's it. Those are all the items I need. So on any given day, if I haven't seen Gulliver, sure, I could get 1 item from Gulliver, but that's only during the week, and it's only until I see him for that week. And most of the time, he does not give me anything. It took me 6 months between the 3rd last and the 2nd last one. And then the flower models, I have them on my other towns, but I'm just going to move them over at the end. I can't get them again with the characters. You can only get 1 per character as far as I'm aware. I haven't done extensive testing yet, but that's my understanding. I have some ideas as to how I could do that. Anyway, so that's one thing. And then, yeah, so it's 17 of those items are the models. And if we look at my furniture, there's 21 furniture items. So 17 are models tied to events that can't do anything about. So it's literally, and then the jingle thing is Toy Day, which can't do anything about. And I do have it on a different town, but I'll probably try to do it again on this town. And then, yeah, market model and post model, and then go, yeah. So there's not much I can do every day. So not every day is exciting, but this is pretty exciting. I'm pretty happy about this. Thought this would be quick, but no, the raffle actually was giving today, which is nice. Yeah, okay, so we do have turnips tomorrow, so I'll be up. Yeah, hey, 12 hours from now, you know where I'll be. Right here, buying turnips. It'll be great. But yeah, it's just been a long day, so I would have streamed earlier, but I slept in because I was up late, and then I was just like, oof, I'm tired. And then I was like, hey, I guess I should go to IKEA, shouldn't I? And then that was a long time because I was looking through it, trying to think about like other things to do. Oh, also, I'm supposed to wait. I think I'm supposed to also talk to see who's visiting next. Oh no, that's not what I want. Sorry, I got excited. Shouldn't have. March 2nd, that is Monday. Sahara, great. Which is actually bad because that means the next good visitor will maybe be on Thursday. So ignore that. And again, we have turnips here from last week, this week rather. So those are still locked in. They're safe for now. And then I moved all of the February tickets out of here, so this is all empty, and then that's all March, and then that's all May. And again, all those can go. So all of Gracie's extra shirts can just chill there, and that's not going to be a problem. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Also, the snow's gone. I know it's already been gone, but that means we can buy turnips without snow being here, which is nice, because then they don't blend into the snow as much. This is good. I think like most of the acres are fine. That top half of this acre, the 30, there's 15 bags missing from the top half there. And then the police station acre is not quite. Daisy May at home. Okay. we can work with the pig emote. I think that could work. But yeah, the police station's a little low. And the top half of this acre is low. But every other acre is good. So I think we'll be fine. I'm not too concerned right now. So, yeah, anyway, that's really exciting. Last raffle item. That means we don't have to worry about the raffle anymore. The only aspect of the raffle we have to worry about is whether it closes the store or not while I'm buying turnips. And hopefully I'm done with turnips before that's relevant too much. I mean, it is going to be relevant. It's not relevant this week because the raffle's on a Saturday, but it will be relevant at the end of March. So we have 4 weeks of buying turnips before we have to worry about a raffle week. And then we'll have to worry about it in April again. And then we wouldn't actually have to worry about it in May. But I kind of want to be done before May with turnips. So, but we'll see. Hopefully, I don't know if that's going to happen. And yeah, we don't know if Joan's going to accept that or not. So we're going to just see how tomorrow goes. But I mean, we've had 2 bad weeks. Right, we started the year off with 3 bad weeks, and then let me get the exact patterns. I like to be exact with things. So yeah, we started January off with 2 decreases and then just a random no spike. Then we had 3 spikes in a row. Then we had no spike, a decrease, and now we're gonna wait and see what this week is. I'm hoping we can get a spike, hoping we can get a decent price. Last week we had a great price, but it didn't work out. I did spend like I got 7.1 mil, and then I had to sell it all. But I didn't lose too much. I lost like 1 mil. And then with the turnips that we have in the Lost and Found, that should mostly be recovered, which is good. So we won't be losing out on profit. Basically, those are like locked in and like kind of saving us, which is nice. But yeah, that's really exciting. We saved, we locked that in, so that's all good. I'm actually shocked that we got this raffle stuff. Yeah, I'm happy you were here to catch the moment, because like that's, I don't know, people could say that's monumental. That's pretty big. The chance, I mean, like there's only 37 raffle items, so like, and there's only 3 slots. Let's be real. There's 12 raffles in a year, right? 1 for every month. That's 36 items. If it was like, you know, equal odds and you had perfect odds, you would see everything within a year. And this is like the 15th raffle, which means I've only seen like a total of 45 items. So even then, like, that's pretty lucky. And obviously I haven't got every item from the raffle set through the raffle, but the point stands is that, you know, like, I didn't think I would be done the raffle as quickly, I guess. And like, if it had gone a little bit smoother, or if I had slightly better luck, I would have been done in November. I should have brought that up actually earlier, because when I was doing that, there was 1 week and I was like, okay, if I get 1 raffle item this week and then I buy everything on sale day and I get everything, then the only thing left will be this last one. And then when I do the last fishing tourney of November, I should get the last item. But the second last fishing tourney, it didn't give me. They gave me a red item. And I was like, if only it worked out the other way, I could have been, done. And then we wouldn't have had to do all this. I would have just sold all the tickets, and it would have been a great time. But it doesn't matter. It's done now, and it's done before June. This is the last raffle item. I'm done with the raffle now. I can sell all my raffle stuff. It doesn't matter anymore. That's why that's why it's so big. Because, like, the only reason I have all these tickets is in the very off chance that one item showed up in one of the raffles before June. Because, again, if it got to June, I'd just win the fishing tourney. No, I cleaned out the basement already. Maybe you missed that stream. I cleaned out the basement, I guess, like, early December. It was, like, part of my, like, prep for the end of the first year of playing the game. Because I was, like, trying to get all the gyroids in the basements and, like, organize and move everything around and make things nice so I don't have to, like, think about this stuff and not worry. So I did all that, and then I moved, like, the remainder of the tickets to the dock at that point. So now we can clean out the dock, and I don't know when I'm going to do that. That's fine. Don't worry. But yeah, so I'm going to do turnips tomorrow. We're looking at probably 3 hours or 2.5 to 3 hours. And then, dock cleanup. Yahoo! Do I need the space at this point? Maybe not, but it's gonna be great. So I'm gonna do that soon. I don't know if it'll be Monday or Tuesday. It shouldn't take too long, but it really depends on if I have to sell the turnips, for better or worse or what. So if Monday I have to sell for whatever reason, maybe not. Probably not gonna do it. But if I have chance on Tuesday or whatever, we'll figure it out. Anyway, that's a long stream. I wasn't expecting to be this long, but I also wasn't expecting to get that item. Chances of that kind of slim, in my opinion. So happy to get that. But yeah, I'm gonna take off, I guess. That's not what I was gonna say, but that's how I'm gonna say it now. And I'll be back tomorrow morning for turnips. So show up for turnips. Let's all cross our fingers, send all the luck out, and hope that things go well. Anyway, I'll see you around. Have a good night. Bye.